The Laughing League. The league that laughs. Yeah, very clever, I know. Consisting of powerful characters like Brutus, Joy, Jester, Deadly Nightshade, and Frosty. Brutus is the heavy hitter of the team, along with being rather smart. But Joy is the second in command, getting buffs from Jester, and also giving buffs to Jester. The Frosty, not the snowman, is able to slow your enemies down while other people hit them very hard. He's pretty much the one who nerfs your enemies. Deadly Nightshade, though, is more of a resource gatherer, while also just being a nuisance to your enemies, and also never needing to ever eat any food. It's incredible, but Jester is a powerhouse, able to do pretty much anything. Once you think you almost have killed this guy, he can put himself back to full health and actually double it. He is very hard to kill. Brutus is an angry but intelligent member of the Laughing League. He is a heavy hitter in battle and loyal to the Jester. His father was sentenced to life in prison, a sentence that Brutus was forced to carry out. A rough start for the mighty villain. His father and mother also died in prison. Joy is a loyal fan of Jester. She always has wanted to follow him and do the things he does, whether it's making toys or throwing children down pits filled with hungry spiders. She'll always be by Mr. Jester's side, although she wasn't always like this. She originally had kind, nurturing parents who only wanted the best for her. Until one day they accidentally found a bomb. After that, her life came crumbling down around her. With little choice, she became a therapist with the dedication to help others who have experienced trauma. One day, she treats Jester and begins to go mad, slowly going through a downward spiral that leads to her life of absolute insanity. Frosty used to be an ordinary boy. That was until his parents died in a powerful heat wave. After that, he feared the heat, wishing it to be gone, so he began his research in endothermic reactions. He even got married to a lovely lady named Albany. He was happy. That was until she died during one of his experiments. He started to go mad, asking anyone who could potentially help him. He then stumbled upon the Jester, a man who could help him with his loss. He became a very loyal member to Jester, but wasn't too happy with Deadly Nightshade, a person whom loved the heat. Deadly Nightshade. Deadly Nightshade used to work in a lab as a botanist. She spent her days studying how plants grow and how they defend themselves, but her favorite plant was the Deadly Nightshade. One night, she had been running experiments on the plant when suddenly, a rather mysterious bottle fell and broke on the plant, the chemicals it held splattering everywhere. She had then begun to merge with the plant, becoming the infamous Deadly Nightshade. But before any of this, her parents died after trying to convince her to climb a tree on the side of a cliff. They didn't think that one through too well now, did they? And finally, we have the Jester. Jester. A man with no known origins. Some just say he climbed out of hell and sought out carnage. What is known about him, though, is his parents are dead. No one knows the reason of their deaths, how they died, where they died, or who they even were. But what is for certain is that Jester played a role in it, although his role is said to be accidental, not intentional. Later in life, he sought for a life in crime, killing the innocent, until one day a man in all black almost killed him. This drove him into extreme madness, not to say he was already sane. And from then on, he was known simply as Mr. Jester. With all the pieces in place, the Laughing League had been formed, with the jester at the center of it all. There was only one possible team that could stop his terrible ambitions. Only one team and one man who could put an end to it. One person to stop the needless violence. One man to end it all. Go see the other video where I talk about these guys. Yeah. I need views. Views. Yeah. These take forever to make. Subscribe. Bye.